Olivia Vance, 28, dressed for a night out, now disheveled, is seated on a worn couch, her wrists raw against unseen restraints. Her breath hitches, rapid and shallow, her eyes wide with a terror that eclipses the vibrant city lights she'd only glimpsed hours ago, dart around the dimly lit room. A faint, acrid smell hangs in the air. A silent predator. Olivia. He promised passion. He promised forever. I saw a future in his eyes, but now only the glint of steel. How did I miss it? Every perfectly sculpted word, every "I love you," was a chisel chipping away at my world, not to build, but to shatter. Across the room, a man she'd just met, Marcus, closes the front door with a deliberate heavy thud that reverberates through Olivia's bones. The sound isn't just wood on frame, it's the lock snapping shut on her entire reality. He turns, a smile too wide, too calm, stretched across his face. Olivia. My sister Chloe warned me, called it a fantasy, but I argued, I believed. And in that belief I stepped willingly into the void. The light bulb, bare and flickering overhead, casts long dancing shadows, distorting the familiar into the monstrous. Olivia strains against her bindings, the rough material digging deeper, a cold realization blossoming in her chest. This isn't love. This is an end. Olivia hums, a wide smile on her face as she folds a silk dress into a meticulously packed suitcase. A stack of Miami travel guides sits beside it, dog-eared and highlighted. Excitement hums in the air around her. She picks up her phone, a photo of Leo on the screen. A handsome man with kind eyes, posing against a backdrop of the Miami skyline. The door opens, and Chloe Vance, 30s, Olivia's older sister, more grounded, steps in, a takeout bag in hand. She watches Olivia, a familiar worry etched on her face. Still going through with this? You've met him. Once? On a glitchy video call? Olivia snaps her suitcase shut, a defiant glint in her eyes. It's different with Leo, Chloe. He understands me. We connect. Connect? Olivia, you're flying across the country to meet someone you've only known through a screen. People aren't always what they seem online. Olivia walks to Chloe, taking the takeout bag. Her voice softens, but her conviction holds. You worry too much. This isn't just some random date. This is real. This is my chance. Chloe shakes her head, exhaling slowly. Just promise me you'll be careful. Call me when you land. Call me when you meet him. Call me constantly. Olivia hugs her sister, a forced cheerfulness in her tone. I will. Don't worry. This trip will be unforgettable. Sunlight blazes, harsh and bright, as Olivia steps out of the airport. The air hits her, thick, humid, carrying the scent of salt and exhaust. Palm trees sway, taxis honk. Miami. She pulls out her phone, a thrill coursing through her. She scans the arrivals area, a hopeful smile playing on her lips, searching for him. Her gaze sweeps across the waiting faces, but Leo isn't there. A flicker of disappointment then, a man holding a laminated sign with her name, Olivia Vance, approaches. This is Marcus, 30s, dressed casually, too bright smile. Welcome to Miami, Ms. Vance. Leo sent me. He's so excited to see you. Olivia's smile falters slightly. She extends a hand, a question in her eyes. Marcus? Where's Leo? Is everything okay? Marcus's grin doesn't waver. His eyes, though, seem to hold a calculated emptiness. Oh, he's just wrapping up a big project. You know architects, always busy. He's getting everything ready for your arrival. I'll take you straight to him. He gestures to a dark sedan at the curb, already reaching for her luggage. His movements are fluid, almost practiced. Olivia hesitates for a beat, a prickle of unease. But the sun is warm, the promise of Leo is close, and she dismisses the feeling. Just nerves. The sedan glides through the pulsing heart of Miami. Olivia watches the kaleidoscope of the city outside the window. Art Deco buildings flashing vibrant colors, music spilling from open cafes, the relentless energy of a metropolis. It should feel like a dream. But the silence in the car, punctuated only by Marcus's occasional forced pleasantries, is unsettling. So, where exactly does Leo live? I thought he mentioned South Beach. Marcus grips the steering wheel, his knuckles white for a fleeting second. He glances in the rearview mirror, his eyes meeting hers for just a moment before flickering away. Oh, it's a quiet neighborhood. Much more private. He likes his peace when he's not working. Almost there. His tone is dismissive, the smile fixed. Olivia's internal alarm bells begin to chime louder. This isn't the Miami Leo described. This isn't the grand welcome she envisioned. The vibrant cityscape outside begins to blur into a backdrop of growing apprehension. Marcus makes a sudden turn onto a quieter, tree-lined street. The buildings become less grand, more residential, some appearing neglected. The hum of the city fades, replaced by a strange stillness. The car slows, then stops in front of a modest two-story house. Its exterior is unremarkable, painted a faded beige. A single flickering porch light buzzes above the front door, casting long, wavering shadows across the overgrown bushes. There's no sign of life, no welcoming glow, no hint of the man who promised her a future. As Marcus cuts the engine, plunging them into the sudden quiet, Olivia stares at the house, a cold dread washing over her. What silent, foreboding truth truly awaits her behind that unassuming door? Olivia steps across the threshold, her gaze sweeping the room. The air inside is heavy, still. She calls out, her voice a little too loud in the quiet. "Leo, are you here?" No answer. The house is poorly lit by a few bare bulbs, casting weak pools of light on sparsely arranged, mismatched furniture. A cheap coffee table, an old armchair. Nothing to suggest a successful architect lives here. No personal touches. Marcus follows her in. The door clicks shut behind him, the sound echoing in the silence. Olivia turns, a fresh wave of unease washing over her. Where is he? This isn't what I expected. Marcus's smile tightens, a mask. He doesn't respond directly. He simply gestures further into the room. Just relax. Make yourself comfortable. Olivia pulls out her phone, dialing Leo. It rings once, twice, then goes straight to voicemail. She tries again, same result. Her pulse quickens. She backs towards the door. I think I'll just wait outside. I'll call him again from out there. Marcus steps in front of the door, blocking her path. His posture shifts, becoming less amiable, more solid. No need. He'll be here any minute. Olivia's breath hitches. Her gaze drops to the doorknob. She reaches for it, but Marcus's hand clamps down, firm and cold, stopping her. His eyes hold no warmth now, only a chilling resolve. Let me go. The words are a whisper, but they hold a rising demand. Marcus doesn't move. A noise from the back of the house. Footsteps, heavy. Two more men enter the room, their faces hard, expressionless. One is stocky, with powerful shoulders. The other lean, with eyes that watch Olivia like a predator. Well, well. Looks like our little bird flew right into the cage. Olivia's blood runs cold. She glances at Marcus, then back at the new arrivals. The truth crashes over her. Leo Sterling was never real. This was the trap. Who are you? What is this? The lean man steps forward, a cruel smirk on his lips. Just your ride home, sweetheart. Except home ain't where you're going. Panic explodes within Olivia. She spins, desperate, searching for an escape. But they are too fast. The stocky man lunges, grabbing her from behind. She struggles, kicking, screaming, her voice raw. Her phone clatters to the floor, sliding under a chair. Marcus quickly kicks it deeper into the shadows. Her fight is brief, brutal. They overpower her, forcing her to the ground. Rough hands bind her wrists with thick rope, then her ankles. A gag is forced into her mouth, silencing her pleas. Tears stream down her face, mixing with the dust on the floor. They begin to rifle through her suitcase, tossing clothes aside, searching for valuables. They laugh, their voices devoid of humanity, as they find her small travel wallet, emptying its contents. Look at this. Thought she was coming to paradise. More like a fool's errand. As they converse, their voices muffled by the gag, Olivia's eyes dart around the room, desperate for any detail, any chance. Her gaze locks onto a small window set high on the wall, partially ajar, letting in a sliver of the cool night air. It's too small, too high, almost impossible. But it's there. Her heart pounds against her ribs, a frantic drum against the silence of her gag. Her life, a mere breath away from vanishing, might depend on that unreachable sliver of sky. Can she muster the strength for one impossible act, or is this the last futile flicker of a hope about to be extinguished? The men step back, making way. A woman in red enters the room. Valerie Thorne, 30s, sharp features, perfectly composed, a chilling glint in her eyes. She holds a tablet, scrolling through content. She doesn't just walk, she commands the space. She stops directly in front of Olivia, her gaze piercing. So, the dreamer arrives. Olivia Vance, wasn't it? Such a trusting soul. Olivia tries to speak, but the gag chokes her. Her eyes blaze defiance. Don't bother. We know all about you. The freelance designer from Seattle, lonely heart, longing for that fairy tale connection. You practically wrote the script for us. Valerie gestures to the men. Marcus removes Olivia's gag, but the other two stand close, ready. Olivia gasps for air, tears welling. Where's Leo? What do you want? Valerie lets out a short, dismissive laugh. She leans in, her voice dropping, every word a deliberate strike. Leo? Oh, honey. Leo was a performance, a persona. We crafted him just for you, just like we craft them for every fish who swims into our net. What do we want? Everything you have, of course, starting with your bank codes, all of them. She holds out her hand expectantly. Olivia shakes her head, refusing. Valerie's composure cracks slightly, a flash of cold fury. Don't be foolish. We have ways. Marcus? Marcus steps forward, a heavy club suddenly appearing in his hand. Olivia flinches, pressing herself back into the couch cushions. The club swings, striking her arm. A cry of pain tears from her throat. Last chance, Olivia. Bank codes, every single one. Olivia closes her eyes against the agony, but her resolve hardens. She won't give them a cent. She won't play their game. Valerie's face tightens. She snatches Olivia's phone from Marcus, who retrieved it from under the chair. She scrolls through her contacts, a cruel smile forming. Ah, Chloe sis. How sweet. Let's show her how her little sister is enjoying Miami. Valerie kneels, taking a quick close-up photo of Olivia's bound, bruised face. Olivia strains, desperately trying to twist away, but she's helpless. Valerie then types furiously on the phone. Olivia's blood runs cold as she realizes the photo, her face swollen with tears and pain, has just been sent to Chloe. This is just the beginning. Your family, your friends, they're all just leverage. Give us what we want, and maybe they stay safe. Don't, and, well, you'll find out. The threat hangs in the air, a suffocating weight. Olivia is battered, terrified, but a spark of defiance ignites. Compliance means the end, for her loved ones. She begins to subtly, almost imperceptibly, strain against the ropes around her wrists. A single thread gives. It's nothing, but it's something. A quiet, internal battle. Chloe sits hunched over her laptop, phone clutched in hand. Her face is pale, drawn. Olivia missed her check-in call. Then another, and another. Dread gnaws at her. She scrolls through Olivia's social media, the last few messages to Leo Sterling standing out like a beacon. His profile picture, the Miami location tags. Suddenly, her phone buzzes, a message from Olivia's number. Chloe's heart leaps with relief, then plunges as she sees the attached image. Olivia, bound, bruised, her face contorted in agony. Chloe gasps, dropping the phone. It lands with a soft thump on the rug, the horrific image staring up at her. Number. Oh God, no. Panic turns to icy determination. She scoops up the phone, her fingers flying across the keypad, calling every emergency number she can think of, searching for answers, a location, anything. Her sister is in danger. Somewhere in Miami. With the chilling image of Olivia's shattered face burned into her mind, Chloe stares at the screen, every online interaction, every shared detail, now a potential clue. Can she navigate the treacherous digital trail and find her sister before the last flickering hope is extinguished in Miami's shadows? Chloe paces, illuminated by the cold glow of her laptop. Her phone screen shows Olivia's bruised face. She's been calling local Miami police for hours, growing frustrated. They need more than a missed call and a suspicious photo. She opens Olivia's social media. The shared messages with Leo Sterling become a digital breadcrumb trail. She cross-references his fake Miami address with mapping tools, finding a nondescript residential area far from the tourist hotspots. She discovers archived comments from Leo on other profiles, subtle connections to a wider digital web. A pattern begins to emerge, muttering to herself. He was talking to others, the same lines, the same promises. A chilling realization hits her. This isn't just about Olivia, this is bigger. She books the first flight to Miami. She has to be there. Miami Police Detective Washington, 40s, sharp, methodical, and Detective Ramirez, 30s, observant, focused, arrive at the house Chloe provided. It stands silent, unassuming. Neighbors eye them from behind curtains. Another one? This address keeps popping up. Neighbors say there's always strange activity. Late-night cars, different faces. They approach the house cautiously. The front door shows signs of forced entry. They enter, weapons drawn. The house is empty, desolate. Overturned furniture. A faint, metallic smell. A discarded piece of rope. A single small earring. Olivia's. Detective Washington spots a small, cheap burner phone hidden beneath a loose floorboard. He picks it up, navigating the messages. Hundreds of them. Identical scripts. Photos of various individuals, all bound, all terrified. Each one a victim. This is a network. Sophisticated. They've been operating for a while. The sheer volume. It's calculated. The phone contains names. Valerie Thorne. Marcus. The true identities behind the elaborate online personas. They've stumbled into something far grander than a single kidnapping. The police operations center buzzes. Screens display web pages, social media profiles, phone logs. Valerie Thorne's face, captured from an old, legitimate social media profile, is displayed. Marcus's mugshot. The pieces click into place. Tips from previous victims, once dismissed, are now re-examined, aligning with the new evidence. Valerie Thorne, the mastermind. She pulls the strings. They lure, they trap, they extort. And Olivia Vance is still out there. The collective efforts narrow down a location, a remote, forgotten warehouse on the outskirts of the city, a place of no return for countless victims. A convoy of police vehicles moves silently, lights off. SWAT teams surround the rundown warehouse. A voice barks orders through a loudspeaker. "Miami PD, come out with your hands up!" Gunfire erupts from inside. A brief, intense exchange. Then shouts. The sounds of struggle. The officers storm the building. Inside, the scene is chaotic. Marcus and the other men are quickly subdued. Valerie Thorne, cornered, fights with desperate fury, but is ultimately taken down. Detective Washington and Ramirez race through the warehouse, searching. They find a back room, a padlocked door. They breach it. Inside, curled on the floor, battered, bruised, but alive, is Olivia Vance. To Olivia, gently, "It's over. You're safe now." Chloe rushes in, pushing past the officers. She collapses beside Olivia, tears streaming down her face, pulling her sister into a tight embrace. Olivia, weak, raises a trembling hand to touch Chloe's face. She's been through hell, but she survived. The courtroom is packed. Valerie Thorne, Marcus, and their accomplices sit emotionless as the charges are read. Olivia Vance, frail but resolute, takes the stand. Her voice, though soft, fills the room with the harrowing details of her capture, her torment, and the calculated deception that nearly destroyed her. Her testimony is clear, powerful, leaving no doubt of their guilt. The gang receives lengthy sentences. Justice served, but the scars remain. Months later. Olivia sits on a park bench, the Seattle skyline a muted backdrop. She's working on her laptop, a new graphic design project. Chloe sits beside her. Olivia is healing, but the experience has forever altered her. It's a part of me now, but it doesn't define me. I have to make it mean something. She shares her story on her own platforms, collaborating with online safety organizations. She talks about the danger, the red flags, the importance of listening to your gut. Her experience, born from trauma, transforms into a beacon of caution. Olivia Vance survived, but her story serves as a chilling reminder. In the vast, glittering digital landscape, not every connection is a beacon of hope. Some are merely elaborate traps, waiting to ensnare the unwary. If Olivia's harrowing journey resonated with you, share this video to spread awareness. Subscribe to Eyewitness True Crime Stories for more cautionary tales, and tell us in the comments, what red flags have you seen in online interactions?